Hi team, it's Billy from Baskervilles. This is week 7, session 2. Today's class is going to be a circuit class. What equipment we're going to need is a chair, a step, anything we can do, some of the movements against today. We're also going to be needing a weighted bag. So pop in any sort of weight bearing in there, whether it's your tins, your bottles of water, any dumbbells. You can decide what sort of weight to use by chucking whatever in the bag. What we're going to aim for this class is going to challenge on strengthening the whole body, okay? So not a muscle we're not going to focus on today. Format wise, we're going to be working on 4 stations, 5 exercises. Now it's going to be 3 rounds varying in the time. Like normal, we're going to need a safe space to work with. And we're going to start off with the mobility side of things from the start. So if we can get our shoulders started rotating in one direction first, and then we'll start going in from there. So I hope you enjoyed last week's sessions, taking it into this week. Nice combination from the circuits, the hip, and that strength class as well. We're going to take that the other way as well. Make sure each time you are stretching right up to the top, and then coming back round from there. And then we'll go shoulder level, smaller circles coming in, a little bit faster on the tempo, but make sure those arms remain nice and straight. And then from that position, we're going to take it back the other way as well. So maintain them up at shoulder level, and then from there, dropping down. Right, from that position, we're opening the feet up, got the arms down, shrug rotations, down and back. So keep it controlled, each rep we come up for. And then we're going to go in with our opposite hand, opposite foot, the stretch down. Now maintaining those legs straight like normal, we are looking to get that stretch to the lowest points, okay? So whether that's your ankle, whether that's your toes, you're in control of the movement there. So just make sure we come up, back up to starting positions each time. Okay, nice deep breath in. And we go full rotation around the body. We're going to stretch it up to the top, and then we're going to come straight back in the other direction as well. So one more of those in each way as well. And just control that tempo. Remember, this is just the mobility side of things, so everything needs to be slow and controlled. And then from that position, we're going to go into a walkout. So slowly walking the hands out, jump the feet together, 4 climbers, jump them out, walk the hands in, stretch up, drop them down, bring it in. Okay. Hands on the hips, let's make those circles, 5 circles one way, and then we're going to go 5 circles coming back the other way also. So just controlling each time we rotate round. Take it in on those ankle mobilizers. So making the smaller circles again with those toes, and then take it back the other way as well. Let's have a few open up as well on the gates. Get those hip flexors opening out, and let's close the gates as well. So this is our mobility movements, and then we're going to get straight in from there. Give them a little shake off through the lower body, and I'll explain what's coming in from the start. So we're going to work in on 4 different stations. So we're going to have a chair or sofa, whatever you've got there, as one station. We're going to have our cardio station, then our weighted bag, so pop whatever you need in there. Then we're going to go into a core station as well. Now we're going to work for 45 seconds on the first round, and that will be with 15 seconds rest. Then the next round with the same movements, we're going to work for 30, okay? Now for the first exercise, we're going to be using our chair or our sofa as a little marker, and we're going to be coming in with a squat in with a front kick. So I'm going to give you a little demo moment before we start. So it'll be a squat down into a forwards kick, okay? Now make sure on that squat, we're always low. Okay, let's get yourselves in position, and we're going to go for 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. So we're nice and low and we're coming in with that forward kick. Now each rep you come down for, I want you to aim for that knee level as a marker. So that's your depth. You're in control of the range, so see if we can keep it consistent every time and see if we can get that leg above that chair level or in line and really rise it up to that highest point. We're over halfway, team. Let's keep it going right to the end. This is our first movement. We've got the cardio coming in to follow. 10 seconds. Aim for those last 2, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, next movement, have a look. We're gonna step out, 2 jumps back, okay? Ready? Let's go. So step out, 2 jumps back. Now each time, I want you to really focus on getting that walk out and then really jump those feet back in. If you want to make it harder, we're going to jump out, 2 steps back. Jump out, 2 steps back. So we've upped it now. That's it. Each time, really focus on taking the legs wide, then draw them back in. We're over to the last 10. Come on, team, all the way. Let's take it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Perfect. Okay, weighted bag. We're coming in. Squat, forward, press. Ready? Let's go. So deep, drive it up. Now we are almost pressing the bag as we extend up through the legs, okay? So as we come up, I want you to explode up through the heels. I want you to extend through the arms before coming back to next reps. Almost there again. Let's keep it going. How many reps have you got left? Breathe in, deep breath coming down, exhale pushing up. Use those arms. 5, 4, one more, 3, 2, and rest there. Good team, well done. Right, core movement this time. We are coming in, butterfly sit up. Feet together, knees out. Ready? Let's go. So first of all, get the breathing under control. Now if you want to make it harder, you're going to start coming up that little bit further. So you're in control of the range of movement or the exercise. Now for me right here, if you need to take those feet away from you to give you a little bit more of a chance of getting up, then do that, okay? Because we really want to get as much up through the shoulder blades as you can. It's going to be a challenge here, but let's aim for those last 5 reps. Remember, it's your furthest range. Might be here or might be all the way up. One more and stop there. Well done, team. So we get that quick sip on and then we're going to go for round 2, which is 30 seconds on the time. Get a quick drink on board. Okay, that chair, that sofa, coming back in. You know what's coming now, so we're going to give a little bit more from the get-go. Are we ready? Round 2, off we go. Squat, forward kick. Now this is where that tempo might start to come into play a little bit more. This is where we focus on the range, the explosive bit of the movement, that little bit extra on the second round. That's why we've taken 15 seconds off to really give that little bit more from the start. Come on then, 5 to go. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Move it to the side. Cardio movement. We're going to go with the harder option from the start. You ready? Let's go. Jump, 2 jumps back. So instead of the walk out this time, we are exploding up through the heels And then we're taking it in with those smaller steps back. What this is doing is keeping that metabolic rate up nice and high. It's not allowing us to get the recovery. It's working those legs that little bit more as well. One more and stopping there. Extra one in. Weighted bag. Coming in, squat to the front raise. You ready? Let's go. Down, drive it up. I want those extra reps from the start this time, team. Get the breathing sorted. Exhale as we push up through the heels. Make sure those knees are going in the same direction as your toes. 10 on the clock. 4 more reps. 1, 2, 2 to go. 3, let's beat the clock. And 4. Okay, take it down. Butterfly crunch. Feet together, head resting. Get ready. Let's go. So first bit, shoulders coming up just slightly. This is where we just start to stretch the muscle. Then we're gonna go with some pulses this time, where you're not gonna allow those shoulders to touch back down till the end. You ready? Let's go. So shoulders don't touch the floor. We've trapped the blood underneath the upper sternum and we're keeping it there to break down the muscle fibers. And rest time. Well done. First round out the way. Get the drink again. It's all about taking the sips when you need to. Get the recovery when you've worked hard, okay? And then we go again. That's what high intensity circuits is all about. You fatigue yourself, you get a recovery, you go again. Let's get that drink and we're ready for round 2. Okay. Now that chair, that sofa, get in front of it. We're gonna get ourselves in on a side-on position this time. Now I'm gonna keep it in a sumo stance, okay? Which is outside of hip width apart. From that position, I am gonna go with a sumo squat, side kick. We're gonna keep on the same leg. Then at halfway, 180, then we go other side, okay? Get ready, 45 on the clock, round 2, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's bring that A-game team from the start. All out from the beginning. We don't stop. We keep the intensity up high and we get whatever you can out on each of these exercises. This is the good thing about circuits. You work hard and then you change the movement completely and then we get in onto the next one. Right, swap, other side, let's go. Now if you can you bring that body over a little bit more on the squat to emphasize that glute coming into play? Can we get that leg above the chair, above the sofa? 2 reps from everyone. There's 1 and the other. Stop there. Move it out the way. 1 down, 3 to go. Basketball jumps, side step, down, jump up. You ready? Let's go. Now this is about tempo. How many hoops can you score within that time? You're against the clock and you're trying to get those final few points for your team. Now each time when you stretch down, I want that chest lifted. Every rep, release the breath, and then we push through that lower body to assist us and get that extra bit of power coming in. We are over halfway and we've got 15 to go. Can we get 8 more? Come on team, use the marker. Keep it going to the end. Side step, drive it up. Side step, 1 more. And stop there. Shake them off. Good work. We are coming in with that bag. We are taking it with a lunge, with rotation. Forwards, ready, down, rotate. Let's go. Each time, I want the control. I'm not after lots of reps, I'm after the form. Is your first rep as good as your last. That is the aim. Now the range is up to you. This is where we take that back knee as low to the floor as you can. Is your posture intact? Is your core engaged? If you need that little bit of assistance, we can rest that back knee, rotate, then push off. Otherwise, keep it just above. Right, 2 reps. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, we're to the floor. We're going in with our leg drops with bent knees. Take them to 90. We start single, back up. If you want to make it harder, doubles. You ready? Let's go. So singles to start with. Now every rep you work for here, you're in control of keeping that lower back contact to ground. If it does start coming off, you've really got to push it down. If you lose the position, bring them together, come back up again. Right, so that feels okay. Can we try knees and feet together and lever both to the ground? Now back up to 90 after each one of those reps are out the way. We're almost there, team. Come on, put it through. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, that's the worst 45 out the way. We take the 15 off, remember, and we are going to work for less time but more intensity from the get-go. Get your drink on, get your chair, get your sofa, stay in front of it. Side on, remember, sumo stance. Ready? Round 2, let's go. So we're upping it. We are starting to get those extra reps from the start. Now by this point, you're going to be fatiguing. Your body will want to stop. But this is where we find that little bit more. Swap over, other side, and we push through together. Remember, everyone's feeling the burn, and we get through it together like we will through this lockdown. Let's put it in. 2 more reps. 3, 2, 1, and move it out. 1 down, 3 to go. Basketball jumps, get ready, side, let's go. I want you to beat or match that number. That means less time to get there. Keep that breathing. Release it as you jump up. Each time, I want those feet not just a little bit off the ground, right off the floor. Imagine you're trying to jump up as high to the ceiling as you can. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Weighted bag into play. Let's get it going. Lunge, rotate, off we go. Down, rotate over the front knee. Now that range is important. This time we explode off that front foot and we start to add more reps from the start. We don't go as wide, we might even not go as low, but can we get more reps for that explosive work? 2 to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Okay, to the core. Let's go to our knee drops. Let's take knees up at 90. We're gonna start with 2. Are you ready? Let's go. Knees together. Both up, back down. Now this is the part where you push that lower back towards the ground. Even if you're not coming right down and those heels are staying just above, not a problem. You are still targeting those lower abdominals. You are still working that whole core basis. 5 seconds to get 2 more reps out. 3, 2, and rest there. How you feeling, guys? Are you feeling warm? Are you feeling worked just as much as me? Get yourself a drink. You've deserved it after that. Now we are almost running on empty now, and this is going to be that last push. We're going to go for 1 more extended round. It's called the minute round. We're going to take 1 movement from each of those rounds, Okay, one with the chair, 2 exercises, and we're going to go in for a minute as a whole. At any point in that minute, you need that 5 and go again, not a problem. Get it out and come again, okay? Right, think of it like this. 4 minutes in total, and then we're done. Get that chair, get that sofa in front. We are starting with your squat into kick. You ready? Everything count. Let's go. Work together now. Okay, I want that energy from the start. I want those legs up high, and I want that squat nice and deep. After you've done your 30 seconds here, we are going to go straight in to your next movement, which is going to be side on, and that will be each leg working for 15 seconds. Ready? Let's get it changed over and come side on. Off we go. So 15 seconds this leg, and then 15 on the other side. Take it low, drive it up. Get ready for the changeover. After this rep, 180. Let's go again, and let's keep it there. Remember, after this, you've got 3 minutes of work. Last push, team, come on. I know you've got it in you. I've seen you all working here. Nice and hard. Let's move it out. 1 minute down, 3 to go. Get your breather. We're going into our step to squat jumps back. You ready? Let's go. All about the breathing here. Take it low. Explode up through the heels. Every time we want to use those arms. And then drive it up. Then we want to make sure we push through those heels back into next movement. We will change it after this one. Okay, side on. Ready? Let's go. Low. Power. Through the heels. Everything count. I want that breathing. Back in again. How high can you get those feet off the floor? Come on, team, all together. My legs are on fire. I hope yours are too. Let's keep going. Let's work together. 10 left. Come on, let's have 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Give them a shake off. Get that bag brought in. Squat to that front raise. First movement, are you ready? It's going to be hard. Let's go together. Off we go. Down, rise up. Now this first part, take your time. Get your breathing back. And focus on the depth. And then fully press through the arms as you come up through the straight legs. We've got 5 seconds before the lunges. 1 more. Okay, you ready? Regrip. Let's go. Lunge. Rotate. Now you're going to start by resting the back knee and get that little bit more rotation coming through. Now we're going to keep it above. We're not going to get that rest at the bottom. We're going to work those legs harder all the way, team. Come on. 2 more. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. That's 3 minutes down. You've got 1 to go. We are getting every drop of energy out on this last bit. Take it to the floor. We are on the core. Are you ready? Let's go. Now start off by just coming up slightly. Let's keep that time under tension through the upper region by only stretching those muscle fibers just slightly. We've got a minute of work. We need to pace ourselves, and then we're going to push it through for that last 30. Keep those feet together. They're taking out the hip flexors. They're keeping that tension on the core. Get ready for the next movement. It's our leg drops. Ready? Let's go. We're going to go single but faster tempo. Are you watching my legs? I'm keeping a 90-degree bend and I'm almost flowing from one to the next. What that does right there, it doesn't allow the recovery. It keeps all that tension on the core. And we're going to push it through for the last 10 seconds of the workout. We don't stop now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Really nice there, team. Get yourself a drink. Good work. Oh. How are you feeling after that? I am feeling sweaty. I'm feeling worked. Every little bit of energy, nothing left. That is what a whole body workout does to you. It shouldn't leave you anything left in the tank. It should leave you dripping. Get yourself that well-deserved drink. We're going to stretch it off. We're going to lower that heart rate. Let's take it up onto the feet. We're going to open out into a wide stance. And we're going to take a few deep breaths in to start with. Let's go again. This next one, you stretch to the ground. Now take it down onto the hands. If that feels okay, don't jerk the movement. Keep it holding. Keep those legs as straight as they can be. Slowly start to stretch it up. And we're going to be coming in with that groin stretch next. Now we want to make sure we are feeling that stretch. So if you can't, take it to the floor, take it to the hands, and hold it there. Slowly turn that to the side on, and we'll go other foot forwards. And just hold in that position there, and just really push that front knee into the same direction as those big toes.